Okay, so I was reading this thing, but I always thought about like why do we like I always um I feel like somebody, when I'm in, I don't know, it's like you got this person has a hold on you. You're trying to move on and you're trying to um just forget about that past relationship by that person, but you can't. This person is heavy on your heart all the time, and you just can't explain. You just want to know, like, why is this person so heavy on my heart? You know, why is this person just always there when I don't want them to be there? Why is they always in my mental space? You know, and as much as I'm trying to move on to this new person, this other person is just, heavy on my spirit, heavy on my heart. And then that's when I came to this article, and this article is about which something I actually did. I kind of did believe in, because it just makes so much sense. It's cosmic marriage. Your true partner has already been decided for you. So, cosmic marriage is basically like your spiritual lover. In the spiritual realm, this is my lover. In the physical realm, this is my lover. But you always got your spiritual husband. Like you can say, how when somebody look into your eyes and you could just see it, you see that glow in their eyes and you just connect with them. You connect with them spiritually. You connect with them mentally. But you already have your physical lover. Your physical lover, I feel like, is more so of your lustful lover. That's somebody you lust after. But your spiritual lover is someone you truly connect with, someone who has your heart, someone who just knows everything about you, makes you feel so good, and just you enjoy their company. You can be around them all the time, you can talk to them, you know and about anything and everything, and your likes and your dislikes, you can throw all of that in there. It's all in the same bucket. That's your spiritual lover, someone that you can live with, someone you can't see yourself living without. Your spiritual lover is someone that makes your mind feel good and your spirit feels happy, someone you just connect with, you're passionate about. You're so passionate. There's so much passion in y'all atmosphere. Like whenever y'all are connected, y'all are together, you just feel so right. You feel like nothing is wrong between y'all. And even if it does go wrong, it still winds up being right or feeling right. No, that's what your spiritual lover is. Your physical lover, I would say, would be um your spiritual lover would be, I mean, your physical lover would be someone your I can only say a physical lover will be more so of a someone that makes your body feel good, someone that takes care of you physically, someone that's there for you physically, someone that makes your body happy, I guess, someone that provides for you, supports you, someone that is here for you to protect you, I guess. Not protect you, but I guess guide you as guidance. But that's what I'm saying. There's always that piece missing. You always feel like something's missing because that your physical lover in the physical realm is not your spiritual lover, and all you want is your spiritual lover. I don't know why, but I feel like our spiritual lovers are the world tends to disconnect us. I feel like we can't be with our spiritual lovers, and I don't know why. You know, I don't know why, but I feel that way. I feel like that our spiritual lovers can be. You ever seen that movie, Hancock? That movie Hancock, I feel reflects on this subject so well because I feel like him and that woman was spiritually compatible. You know how powerful they is, but they can't be together because they make each other weak. They make each other weak so they can't be together. I feel like that's a reflection of spiritual marriage and physical marriage. She was married to the white guy, but she wasn't really in love with him. You can tell she cared for him. She cared for him, but that passion was missing in their marriage because, her spiritual lover, or the one that she was meant to be with, she can't be with because they make each other weak. you know they cripple one another. But when they're away from each other, they're much more stronger than when they're together. So it's like, I feel like it's something like that. And I feel like that had a lot of truth to it. That's why I like that movie so much. But her physical lover, as you can see, is more of a realistic, in in a physical realm. He's her lover in a physical realm, but Hancock would always be her. That's her spiritual lover. That's who she's truly destined to be with. It's destined for them to be with. But they didn't have to worry about it, and this is really going. They didn't have to worry about it because they're on this earth so long. They were on this earth so long, so eventually they will be with each other. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of off the topic because they've been together. That's, well, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like a spiritual thing. Their spirit, they're been they. It's like their bodies. That's how I seen it when I watched this. Like, their bodies are here, but their spirits are everlasting. So no matter, how long it took, eventually they knew they was going to be back together. And that's why, they really didn't complain too much about it, because they knew eventually they was going to be together. They was together in the past, and then they were just they became separated, and they eventually found each other. But that's how the movie is. But I feel like that it has partial a bit of the truth. That's what I'm saying. Every movie has a has became has birth became has been given birth. A book has been given birth. A movie has been given birth. Um, from something that was already in mind. Somebody was thinking about this, and maybe it manifested from this. We can just we can get this idea of something, and it turns into, we create something out of it. But I feel like, yes, that's a part of, that's kind of a example of what I'm trying to give off. But yeah, cosmic marriage. But I'm gonna read a little bit. My battery is about to die, but I'm gonna read a little bit about what is a cosmic marriage and why so many traditional marriages fail. Your true partner has already been decided. It is set above. It is already a commitment without even knowing. It is an event set to happen by you. The cosmic knows, your soul knows, your gut instinct knows. You have been partners many lifetimes before. There is nothing new. It feels like you have been married 100 times before. The other person knows what to say and not to say to evolve the process. So that part, right here, your gut instinct knows, your cosmos knows. You have been partners many lifetimes before. That's what I was explaining about Hancock, because they've been partnered. Like, they've been partnered a whole life. But it's the bodies, like they was, you know no, in the Hancock movie, it's more so of, they've been on this earth. They never changed bodies, but they've been living and living and living. So they've been together that whole time, but eventually they got separated to where now they had to put on this, mask themselves to, fit inside the society, because they got separated. They didn't know where each other was. But that's kind of what I'm saying, but in a different sense, because what I'm saying more so is that spiritually, your spirit knows. Your spirit never dies. So your body may die, but your spirit goes on. So therefore, um you've been partners. Spiritually, you already have your partner. Your partner has been you have been with your partner. You know, y'all may have a different body, but your spirit knows who that person is. So you have been partners many lifetimes. You have been partnered many lifetimes before. And it feels like you have been married over 100 times before. Um and that's why I said, um when you're with somebody, the spiritual marriage and the realistic marriage here, in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm, it's like you're with this person, but you just have a hunch in you, every time. No, that you're with this person, but you just know inside that this person isn't who you truly have that connection with. But it's basically like you're tolerating this person, but inside, you know that your spirit belongs to somebody else. What's that one? It was the one song that said, "But I belong to somebody else" or something like that. That's a song that goes with that too as well. Um. So yeah. The words have many more dimensions behind it. I see your soul. I love your soul with all aspects that goes with it. Everything, the whole package. This is the I see you. Many people do not find it appealing anymore to marry the traditional ways. We say vows, we do not feel it in heart. Sign a contract for an institute and spend a lot of money on a sacred ceremony that transcends the need for material. Relationships of the past and spiritual marriage. There are there are a time and a place for everything. You cannot change someone's feelings and you cannot make it work when it has already been broken and the other person is not fighting for love. It takes two to tango, and it is a lover's dance. Someone who does not want to be in their power commitment to themselves will never be able to commit to you. On the road of the past relationships and affairs, you learned who you are, what you need to shine, bloom, blossom, and stay strong in a world that has so many challenges. You learned about your personality and your ego aspects. You learned how to be a strong person and how to make a future partner a powerful and strong person by vibration you are able to send. I had to go down. I had to read the full article. Okay, so you learn how to be a strong person. I had to wait till the article loaded. You learned how to be a strong person, how to make a future partner a powerful and strong person by by the vibration you are able to send in a connection based on truth. A connection based on truth, and that's what gets your attention. That's what gets my attention a lot. You know what's true, and you know what's for you, and you know what feels good, but it's something always holding you back. you know that is how you love in a way that makes the other person stronger, not weaker. So yeah, this was an article from Nebula Mind Journal. Cosmic marriage and true partner has already been decided. you know it's decided for you by the cosmos, but it's it's world the world gets in the middle of so much of that. Oh, it's so much of like what you're destined for or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's just something that was on my mind. Um, that I had to just kind of throw out here real fast. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my day started. You know, have a good rest of your day, and um, just something to think about, I guess.